Former Free State agriculture official has completed his testimony in the 25-million Nulane criminal trial. Today's sitting was brief and marked by a hiccup at the start when counsel for the accused raised objections. Church of Deloitte was set to testify, but the belated arrival of a vital piece of evidence caused a stir. Erin is about to tell us why. So what happened with Church this morning? Erin, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Dudu. So we were expecting to hear from Church. His name has come up throughout this week, a key witness around the work that Deloitte did on that feasibility study over the Mohuma Mobung venture in the Free State from around 2011. But because of this late arrival of a draft version of Deloitte's feasibility report, which apparently Church had on his iPad and was printed out and handed to counsel for the accused after court proceedings yesterday, things have been put on hold as far as his input is concerned. That's because counsel, including the likes of Advocate Kenny Olwage, senior counsel for Dinesh Patel, wanted to have proper sight of the 60-page document, to go through it. It apparently has track changes. They really want to scrutinize it and also verify the source of this document, which some counsel have been clamoring for ages, and only then are they prepared to proceed with Church's testimony. The state didn't oppose this postponement application. It went through. Gusha, that is acting Judge Nompumelelo Gusha, approved it, and we then moved on to our next witness, which was this former Free State Director of Supply Chain Management.
So we've heard from the state's third witness. What emerged?
Yes, so this is Avela Madoda Stofile. He used to be the Director of Supply Chain Management in the Department of Agriculture, but he only arrived there, Dudu, in 2017. And his testimony was rather brief because his real job was to collate a number of documents pertaining to this Nulane Investments work with the Free State government and put them all together at the request of the police, the Hawks that is, in about 2021. And so he described a number of documents which were flighted on the screens in the High Court here in Bloemfontein, Mangaung. They include invoices, they include documents with details of Bank of Baroda account information, also the two contracts for this work between the Free State Government and Nulane Investments, and some BAS, that's a payment system, also a Logos payment log for the transactions, the monies involved here. So there was some cross-examination on it, relatively brief, and these papers are provisionally admitted at the moment. There will possibly be some more scrutiny of their veracity later on too.
So the state's case against one of the accused is looking quite weak. Who and why?
Yes, Dudu, that is Dr. Limakatso Morosi, one of the department heads here. She's represented by Advocate Ishmael Semenya, senior counsel. And I dare say he was perhaps the masterstroke cross-examiner yesterday. He was to the point. He chipped away at the evidence of our previous witness, that is Shadrach Tlezula from the Free State Department. And he showed that she, at least on his version and the version that Semenya plans to put forward to the court, acting in good faith, that the document she signed, she understood to be entirely above board. And there, Dudu, the strategy or the angle is to try and do away with the fraud charge his client Morosi is facing. If he can show bona fides, that is good faith, as opposed to mala fides, that is acting with ill intent, he could have her in the clear and indeed have her dropped from this case as a criminally accused. That would be the second drop for the NPA's ID. It's already dropped the company Estina. Not in this matter, though. That's in the other matter, which had Mosebenzi Zwane in court on Wednesday. So we will see what comes of that as we move into the new week. We know the proceedings resume on Monday at 9:30 before Gusha. As to the witness, to be decided.
Erin, thank you very much for that detail. We'll touch base with you a little bit later on.